The Lehigh Valley is very cyclical. Is there a bad time to list your house? There's not. It's really dependent on what the buyers are looking for. Some people say, I don't want to list in the summer. Why not? You have people moving into the area in the summer that want to get their kids acclimated to be ready for school. So they're going to want to look in the summer. I don't want to sell my house over the holidays. Well, why not? You have people that may have to if the buyers are looking to be here over the holidays, they're serious buyers. Be ready for them.
So this week on From the Menu to the Market, Lyn Hufton, Better Homes Guards Real Estate Valley Partners, wanted to bring us to PA Rye Company.
Yes, better known as PA Rye Co.
PA Rye Co. to talk a little bit about this restaurant and why she wants to highlight this beautiful gem that she's showing me for the first time in Allentown, which I'm upset that I did not know about sooner. So, Lyn, tell us about this place.
Yes, it is a crime that this is the first time you've been here, but that's okay. That's okay.
I have a lot of making up to do.
Yeah, so, you know, let me start with Dan and Jesse. I met them when they opened the restaurant, and they are probably some of the most gracious owners I've ever met. They're local, they've both been in the business for a long time, and they knew what they wanted when they opened this place. My husband and I enjoy coming here. Once a week, maybe not once, maybe not every week, maybe every other week.
Sure. We'll be a little
but you know, so they have a great product. They're consistent with not only their beverages but with their food. They have great food, and they have an elevated bar menu. So it's not just your quesadillas and chicken nuggets kind of thing, or I guess chicken tenders. They have, you know, small plate bolognese. They have beautiful hummus, you know, the best truffle fries.
Yes, you told me about those truffle fries, and that's like that's my kryptonite.
And that's just their small plates. Their burger, you know, I don't even know how to describe it, because it's really one of the most simple burgers I've ever had, but it is so good, and it's just, I can't even describe how good it is, because it's nothing that you would go to some restaurant and pay this high, large amount of money for, but it tastes just as good.
Yes.
And the one thing that Dan and Jesse pride themselves on is things being made from scratch, and making sure that everybody in the restaurant and sitting at their bar is happy.
Yes.
And Jenny, PJ, and Audrey, who take care of your drinks, always make sure of that.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, they just opened. We got here early, and people are coming in already.
Yep.
So,
and really,
no joke.
You know, to the question of why are we here, always been a huge proponent of shop local, and that means I like to eat local. So I always like to support the little guy. Yeah. It's important for them to get what they deserve, and when they're doing it so well, then, you know, let's give them the business they deserve.
Absolutely. That speaks volumes for everything. Meeting the owner, who we'll see him here in a second, and just looking online, looking at the reviews. If you have not checked this out online, please do. The reviews, the food, the pictures. I cannot wait. I'll probably be here all night tonight, trying those truffle fries on top of some of the. We didn't even get into the bar menu.
No.
I'll let Dan, when he comes in, he can speak to that, but you should see the pictures here of the bar. Oh my gosh, it is crazy.
It's a beautiful bar.
Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Like football, Sundays, I know, Steelers, Eagles.
Nope, not Sundays. They're not open Sunday.
Sorry. Any other day of the week.
That's okay.
You can come here, and this is the place to go. So yeah, I'm excited to check the rest of it out, and talk to Dan here in a second. Biggest thing that we have here, from the menu to the market, of course, is talking about local real estate, local restaurants, and our market. So Lyn, being professional in what she does a very long time, doing an incredible job this year, as she has a track record history, is going to be some missteps in listing your home. So crucial right now, and this is a fantastic topic to talk about. Many things we can talk about. So Lyn, why don't you talk to us a little bit about timing?
Sure.
You hit a nail on the head of, especially this time of year going into the fall, is timing. So what are some tips that you can help us with in that whole area of timing?
So I think the one thing that people have to remember is the Lehigh Valley is very cyclical. So is there a bad time to list your house? There's not. It's really dependent on what the buyers are looking for, when they're looking. You know, we are such a huge relocation area, whether it be you know, from New York, New Jersey, the Philadelphia area, or from all the companies, the universities, the hospitals that are constantly moving people in and out. So we're always, you know, we always have people looking.
Yeah.
You know, some people say, I don't want to list in the summer. Why not? You have people moving into the area in the summer that want to get their kids acclimated to be ready for school.
Yeah.
So they're going to want to look in the summer. I don't want to sell my house over the holidays. Well, why not? You have people that may have to if the buyers are looking to be here over the holidays, they're serious buyers. Be ready for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when we're talking about missteps and being ready, I think one of the biggest things that comes to mind is when you're getting ready to prepare for the spring market, because you know everybody says, "Oh, I want to be ready for the spring. I want to be ready for the spring."
That is like the topic.
That's
is the spring market. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the thing to remember for the spring is your competition is going to be a lot more. So you're really going to need to be prepared. So spring for me starts in February, not in March or April. So when you call me in January and say, "I want to be ready for the spring," unless we're getting a big snowstorm, I want to be ready to list your home by the end of February, beginning of March at the latest.
That early then?
That early.
So why wintertime? Why February?
Well, because that
seems, I mean, to no one that knows, I mean, this is what you do.
We're
why,
moving into the spring. So as people are starting to look, we're going to kind of beat those people that are coming on in April and May. So those people that are coming on in April and May, we're going to get inundated.
Yes.
So when I say my spring starts in February, it means I want you ready to go by the beginning of March. So we can beat that onslaught and be at the forefront, rather than waiting and having all these hundreds and hundreds of homes coming on, and now our competition has gotten a lot bigger.
Yes.
And a lot broader.
Yes, yes.
And I think one of the things that people forget is while you're getting ready for that spring market, you need to have your house ready.
Okay.
So when it comes to that, if we're talking in January, I don't want you painting in January. I don't want you painting in February. I want you painting in September and October. I want you to have those things ready to go. So when you come in and you call me into your home, I'm not saying there might not be a few things I might ask you to do. Maybe we're going to do a little bit of staging. But when it comes to the painting and just the whole cleaning of the carpets, or even if you have to rip up carpets and put down new flooring, those things are going to be done. So you're just having to do the minimal cleaning, shuffling some furniture around, being ready for that spring market. Gosh, you're not behind the 8 ball.
I never even thought of that. So it's like I tell my kids, it's like doing your homework, like preparing, like really getting ready for one of the biggest sales that you're going to have in your lifetime. And that's a great point.
Well, and you know, the thing is, unless you're relocating and you don't know you're relocating until it's too late.
Yeah.
You know, most of the time you know the year before.
Yep.
So if you get ready, you're ready to go. You know, the whole, fail to plan, plan to fail.
Yep.
That's the same in real estate.
Yep.
And, those little pesky things, tightening up plumbing for your leaky faucets, making sure the toilet's not running. All those things, they add up to dollars.
Yeah.
Have them fixed, be ready to go.
That is such crucial information that I didn't even think about going into the fall, being ready for the spring. I mean, that'll lead us into something else we'll talk about in another episode of this, is other things to do.
Yep.
Deferred maintenance, things costing you money, really important things, but timing is huge. Huge. So sooner than later, guys, you got to give Lyn a call so she can get out to your property, see the house, help out with everything that needs to be done marketing-wise. Sooner the better. Do not wait till spring.
No, and something, to go with that is there's a lot of times that you think there's things that you should be doing. And I may say to you, no, don't do that. The cost of it doesn't equate to what you would get from it.
I gotcha.
And it's not going to affect the price.
Yep.
So let's not worry about doing that. There are so many little things that people think they need to do, and they honestly waste so much time doing those that every now and then there's that bigger thing that should have been done.
I loved all of this. So timing is of essence. Next time we come around, let's talk about those things.
Yep.
Those sound like huge dollar items to maximize your revenue, 100%. Lyn,
Sure.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thanks for joining me.
Absolutely. We'll talk to you next time.
Okay. So, as you all know, I am here at PA Rye Company. This is one of my favorite places in Allentown to come, actually in the Lehigh Valley. And I'm here with Dan Gonzalez. He is one of the owners. Jesse Hike is the other. And we are just going to talk a little bit about the restaurant and what makes it so special. And it's not just the old fashions, which really, really do make it special. But how about the menu?
So we are a scratch kitchen, which most people don't know what a scratch kitchen is. I've noticed when I say we're a scratch kitchen. So we do make everything in-house. The pasta, the fettuccine we make in-house, the shells, a lot of the dressings and the sauces. For example, the Caesar dressing, we do make that in-house.
One of our favorite items, by the way.
So thank you. The bolognese here is fantastic.
I touched on that earlier.
Thank you, thank you. We've been here 3 years. We hit 3 years in August. And I eat the bolognese at least once a week for the last 3 years.
Very nice. I was talking about the truffle fries because that's one of my favorite things too.
We do hand cut fries also as well. Our octopus, I think a lot of people don't realize, even today, a lot of people don't realize that we have a grilled octopus. And jokingly, I always say, I'll put it up against anybody's octopus in the Lehigh Valley. Big fan, definitely top seller for the last 3 years.
And one of my husband's favorite dishes here is also the salmon, but he also likes the chicken as well. So, and he likes the Cuban. So,
excellent.
So it's So how about the bar? Let's talk about the alcohol for a minute.
So Pennsylvania Rye Company is a whiskey bar / cocktail bar. Also, a lot of people think that we don't have a full bar, but we do have vodka and gin and tequilas. But it is mainly a whiskey bar. We have over 225 different whiskeys. That's including, bourbons, ryes, Japanese whiskey, Scotch, Irish whiskey. But one of our special cocktails is our old fashioned, our house old fashioned, which is we make the old fashions in house. What I do is I batch large amounts of it and I put it in a keg, and it comes out of our draft system, our tap system. So I don't really know of anybody else doing old fashions on tap, but they are consistent. They are very good. We sell probably close to, I don't know, between 13 and 15 liters a week. So I kind of measure that as some success.
I can attest to how good they are. And you know what? If you know old fashions, you know it's hard to get consistency. So this is the one place that I know that I'm going to come to, and every single time it's going to be great.
Thank you. Thank you. We also have a private select barrel from Elijah Craig that Jesse and I had the opportunity to pick. They showed up. We probably tried about maybe 13, 14 different barrels. And we honed in on one that we both really enjoyed. It's an 8-year Elijah Craig. That has been doing very well. We also sell that in as an old fashioned or
Manhattan.
neat or on the rock.
Yeah. I've been using it for my Manhattans.
Yeah, that has been also very successful. I believe we only have a couple cases left, so hopefully everybody gets a chance to get a chance to try it out.
It's very good. Well, thank you, and thank you for letting us come here and shoot. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I'm very passionate about the places that I like to support, and I think this is one of our favorites. So I'm glad you allowed us to be here.
Thank
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Lyn.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.